All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Wednesday afternoon. How's everybody doing? We're hanging out there. Doge, a little disappointing today. Actually, I'm feeling that. A little disappointing today. We got to play some catch up. We got to play some catch up with Doge. Falling behind a little bit. So that's going to be the theme today. We're going to talk about playing catch up with Dogecoin. So let me drop down here in the corner. How's everybody doing? I am well. Wednesday afternoon. Life is good. Another 90-degree day here in Boston. Heat wave. But it is going to turn around tomorrow, and that's the weather, and get kind of chilly for late June. But that's it. It's the extremes, right? It's the total extremes in the weather in Boston as well as crypto. That's right. It's either all or nothing, guys. It's either up or it's down. The chop, the sideways chop, you guys can't take it. I can't take it. It's just like, come on. What are we going to do? Make up your mind, right? Make up your effing mind. Those F-bombs are just getting dropped everywhere. It's like, man, is that really something now? Is that really something? It's like effing this and effing that. And it's just like, everybody's saying it. So I don't know. Oh, God. Doge price. Pushing a little higher. Bulls broke 16-cent resistance. Yes, 16.4 was the number. And Dogecoin did get above 16.4. Dropped a little bit below. Right around noontime, and then came back above. And just we've been following this line, right? Been following the line. But Bitcoin had its line, and it just said, oh, I'm going higher. Wait, what? Bitcoin's going higher. Bitcoin's moving up. Dogecoin, sideways. The sideways chop is in with Doge. So, yeah, we got to play a little catch up. No, not that kind of catch up, Ryan. You think you're so funny. You and your number 2 pick. Who are you going to take? Who are you going to take with your number 2 pick? You going to trade it? You take that Harper guy out of Rutgers? Rutgers, had a losing season. How is that a number 2 pick? He's a loser, as Trump would say. Loser. He's a loser. Trade him. Trade him. All in good fun. So Doge gains nearly 2%. Trading volume accelerates. You know that trading volume accelerated. The trading volume was only up when Doge was going down. We talked about this yesterday. CoinDesk is behind the times on that. Behind the times. Cryptocurrency showed strength with higher lows, increased trader participation despite market volatility, blah, blah, blah. It's just not looking great. And people here, he's pushing NFTs again. It's just like, are NFTs becoming a thing again? I mean, he made a crap ton of money 4 years ago with his NFTs, right? So I don't know. I'm not a believer in NFTs, never bought into that. People wants him to come back because that's how he makes a ton more money. But that's just me. Amid ongoing macroeconomic tensions, heightened trade disputes, geopolitical risk, Dogecoin is holding on. It's doing okay. The Celtics don't want your pick, Ryan. The Celtics are Cooper Flag or nobody. It's a one-person draft, and it's like everybody else. That's what they're saying here on the radio. How about Dogecoin to $1? Yet another article. Dogecoin to $1, and I'm just like, really? In the middle of summer, Dogecoin around 16 cents, and you're going to be printing Dogecoin to $1? Top analyst says Doge setting up for massive moves in July. Well, you know, I will be doing my July price prediction video next week, and I'll tell you what I think about the month of July, but you guys can already guess because you know. It is the summer of chop, after all. The summer of chop. This is Analyst Wiz. Anybody know Wiz? W-I-Z-Z, Wiz. Wiz shared his Dogecoin to $1 projection on a Tuesday tweet. Let's see what this is. I have not looked at this. Wiz. Oh my God. That's it. He quote posted some guy named Stonk Kriss saying, Doge sure bounced at an interesting spot today. Send it to $1. All majors setting up for massive moves here in July. Some guy named Stonk Kriss and his 9,000 followers. Oh, good for you, Stonk Kriss. But then Wiz, beware scammers, Wiz quote posted it and said Doge $1. And that's it. That's all we do. Yeah, everybody take a whiz break. Yeah, Doug. Take a whiz break. Whiz. Well, there you go, right? I mean, the people that write these articles are getting desperate, right? If they're looking for a guy named Wiz who quote posted somebody else saying Doge to $1, it's like, man, come on. But Dogecoin bounced from crucial support. That it did. And I don't know. It's going to be a long time for $1. But we talked about it and what it would take to get to $1. And I'm still saying this fall. Meanwhile, Digital Asset News is saying, hey, can someone tell Jerome Powell that there is no inflation? Look at these prices. Guess what? Costco hot dog still $1.50. Still $1.50. It's like, hey, Costco hot dog not raising their prices. Still $1.50 for a Costco hot dog. $1.50. No inflation. Come on. You get a 20-ounce soda with that too. It's not just the hot dog. It's the hot dog and the soda. And you get free refills on the soda. Everybody should be going to Costco. Hot dogs and soda. $1.50. No inflation. So Rob is funny. He's just like, drop those rates, J. Powell. Meanwhile, Crypto Rover is saying Powell will cut rates. QE will follow. Trillions will flow into crypto. It's just a patience game now. It's a patience game. We wait. I know, DB. First you take a whiz and then you eat a hot dog. Duck, cheese whiz is extra. Yep. But here we are, like, about to go into July. The end of July is the next FOMC meeting. We have the tariff deadline on July 9th. Is that really a tariff deadline, or is Trump going to kick the can down the road and extend it? That's my guess. So end of July FOMC is probably going to be a big nothing burger. It's going to be September, like we said. And guess what happens? Powell will cut rates in September. Quantitative easing will follow in September, October. trillions will flow into crypto, which means bull market resumes in October. Just like I've been saying for months and months and months. And I know you guys, most of you guys know that because you've been here, right? All along. Some of the new guys coming in are saying, I got to wait till the fall. And I'm like, yep, because we are in chop summer, the summer of chop. And we're just going to continue. Now you can swing trade it like our friend Byron did. He was swing trading Doge. This is awesome swing trading opportunity, right? This is what we get, up and down, up and down. But the up and down on Bitcoin was more up. In fact, came up over 108,000, which guess did what? Liquidations. And may have liquidated our good friend James Wynn, who was a loser, because Bitcoin went up and took out leveraged shorts. That's right, took out the shorts with that run. And of course, after it peaked at 108 and started to move down, new shorts come into the market. So there's new shorts up here now at 109. Hundreds of millions of dollars of new shorts have entered the Bitcoin game, betting on prices going down. We got lots of long leverage down here. We just have to dip down to 105 and take all that out. Again, more hundreds of millions of dollars. So that is in the cards as well. We'll see how all of that plays out. How does this look for Doge? Let's take a look. Heat map. Doge. Oh, some leverage longs just got totally wiped out here at 16.2. These guys thought 16.4 was support, and Doge dipped down and took these guys out. Now we just have to get up here into the 17s and take out those shorts. So that's what we got. Meanwhile, the summer of chop continues. But look, here's something that happened. The U.S. federal housing federal FHFA has issued this order saying that cryptocurrencies can be considered as your assets when going for loans for a house, because they used to not count crypto because it was too volatile, right? Crypto was too volatile. So they wouldn't count crypto, which is why I went ahead and just bought in cash. I didn't want a loan. But no, these are Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac loans. And if you've got crypto, it counts now as your assets to help you get a loan if you want to get a loan for a house. Cryptocurrency. It says cryptocurrency is an emerging asset class. To consider cryptocurrency as an asset. Nowhere in this document does it say Bitcoin. I just wanted to point that out. Nowhere in this document does it say Bitcoin. It says cryptocurrencies. But of course, all the Bitcoin maxis are all saying U.S. Federal Housing and Finance Agency issues order to count Bitcoin and crypto as an asset for. No, it doesn't say Bitcoin. It doesn't say Bitcoin anywhere in here, guys. It says crypto, which means including Dogecoin. That's right, including Dogecoin. Your Doge stash can be used as an asset when getting a loan for a house. And it's just like, it's one of these things. I say, I don't see the word Bitcoin anywhere in this statement. And yet, these guys are all Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. And it's just like, no, it doesn't say Bitcoin. It's like Bitcoin and crypto. No, Bitcoin is a crypto. It's in the whole crypto asset class. It's just a crypto. Just like Doge, just like everything else. So I had to point that out. That's just one of those things I do. Meanwhile, Red Ryder is like, hey, breaking. Dogecoin to qualify for home mortgages in the US. Now we're talking. Now we're Fartcoin. Exactly, Doug. Fartcoin. Red Ryder is like, no, it doesn't say Bitcoin. Dogecoin, right? So I just had to laugh. No, sloth beats. They don't get your seed phrase. No. It's just like they don't get your bank account either. It's just what you're using as to show that you have at least some equity in something, right? When you go and apply for a mortgage. That's all it is. You could sell it all the next day and they wouldn't know. It doesn't matter. You just want to get the loan. That's all. You just want to get the loan. If you need a loan for a house. So that's all that was. Meanwhile, hey, Dogecoin, it's the people's crypto, guys. Dogecoin is the people's crypto. If you are applying for Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac or any of those, right, assistance loans, most likely you don't have a big stash of Bitcoin. You don't. You don't have a big stash of Bitcoin. And getting one of these Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae loans, you're just not doing it if you have a big stack of Bitcoin. But Dogecoin, yes, for Dogecoin, it is the people's crypto after all. So that makes sense. You've got Doge in your wallet. That's all it is. Dogecoin. People wonder why I like to follow Dogecoin. It's because of funny things like this. It just, I mean, come on, guys. It doesn't make sense. Especially the, Bitcoin magazine saying that the FHFA issues order to count Bitcoin and crypto as an asset for a mortgage. But it's a Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae type mortgages. Again, you're just not going to have a big stash of Bitcoin. You're just not. And do that. Also, look, it's all a plan and will make a big splash in the crypto market. Everything is coming to Doge OS soon, and the process will make you scream, wow. Doge OS is coming. It's going to be part of the everything, MyDoge wallet, Doge OS, playing games, having fun, and who knows what else is being built on Dogecoin. So it's coming for Doge. It's all building. It's all building up. Unfortunately, right now, Bitcoin, ETH, XRP holders are sitting on profits while Dogecoin trails. So this is where the patience comes in. And I've heard it the past few days. People just complaining about Dogecoin. Oh, Dogecoin isn't moving anywhere. And I'm just like, well, it's not 14 cents anymore, is it? It's 16 cents. It did go up 2 cents. If you missed buying on the dip at 14.5, I don't know what to say. We were all here. We were all here. But yeah, we do have, particularly if we look at the 4-hour chart here, we see this recovery. Yes, we had two dumps, fear of war, and then war, right? U.S. just bombing nuclear facilities in Iran. Really not war. All of the FUD that the mainstream media, particularly CNN and MSNBC, were saying about ground troops are next. It was like that was never the plan. It's idiots. It's the fear, right? Just throwing this crap out there when there was absolutely no reality in it whatsoever. And that's why Trump got so mad at CNN. It's just like, you're just saying fake stuff. Like, oh, wait, maybe the bombs didn't actually like destroy Iran's nuclear capabilities because they might have already moved all of their uranium out. Maybe, but do you actually report on that? If you don't know, like, yeah, and maybe like the sun is going to go black tomorrow and we're all going to die. Maybe, like, let's report on that. It's just like, duh. So that poor woman who's traveling with Trump right now, Trump was like, man, just ripping her to shreds. It's like fake news, fake CNN, fire this woman. Just like Trump was on a roll. But Dogecoin, what can we do about Dogecoin, right? It's just like Chainlink is up, Cardano's up, but Dogecoin, and if you look at it compared to Bitcoin like we do, that's still down. It's down. We need this to turn around and go back up. And it's not. So, catch up. We got to play catch up. Dogecoin's got to catch up. And what it's going to take to do that. What is it going to take for Dogecoin to catch up? We need some catalysts. Some cat-alists. Right, Pax Cat. We need some catalysts. Get Doge going. Ooh, catch up on hot dogs. Them's fighting words, Ryan. Them's fighting words. Well, we'll see what you guys think. We'll see what you guys think. Because those Costco hot dogs are still $1.50. $1.50, no inflation. No inflation. Do you put ketchup on your hot dog? Looks like they've got onions. It looks like they've got relish. And then on the side, there's mustard. There's ketchup. And there's some green thing. I don't know what that is. Dijon mustard. See, Lucifer here is a man of style and a man of class. If you're going to get a Costco hot dog, you use Dijon mustard because Lucifer, our friend, is a man of class. No relish. Yes, onions. Are they pickles? It looks like it's a sauce. I can't zoom in any closer. Maybe it is just relish at a distance. I can't tell. Smash the like, subscribe, peeps. Let's go. Thank you, Sunshine. Ketchup and mustard only, Donnie says. Forget the onions. Forget the relish. Just ketchup and mustard. Oh, Justin likes it a little spicy. He likes it spicy. Pepito just says, hey, just put it all on. Well, vote in the poll, at least on the ketchup. Yes or no on the ketchup. There are some people who think that is a sin. That is a sin. Putting ketchup. You like my video this morning, Sunshine? Thank you. We talked about that last night. Did any of you catch my late night stream on Tuesday night? Late night, we were looking at those mini cycles, and I was like, I got to do a video of this. I got to talk about this more. So that was this morning's video, was mini cycles. If you're interested in what all that was about, check out that video. It's my most recent video. You would go to my channel, and you'll see videos. And the first one is Dogecoin mini cycles. And that's me wearing the same green shirt I'm wearing right now. Proof that it was today. Same shirt. Same shirt. Dogecoin mini cycles. Check that out. Check that out. Jason, you'll be the catalyst. I'll take any kind of catalyst. Anything to move this off this orange line. Come on. Anything to move Doge off this orange line, I'll take it. Because, man, it is just pegged right now. Pegged. Tomato, tomato. Tomato, tomato. Maybe Doge $18. Clayton got 14.8 Dogecoin. Nice. That was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. I'm just scrolling back a little to see if anything. NVIDIA stock is up. Yes. NVIDIA decided to go on a good run. How much will Doge jump on an ETF approval? Switch, I think that'll be positive for Doge, but it won't be, that's not the big hype thing though that we need, like an Elon thing but it'll help. It'll help. Chili on the dog. I think that's extra. Or can you even get that? I don't know if that's even available at Costco. I don't think they have chili available. But yeah, to go get a hot dog and a soda for $1.50, you're not going to get that anywhere else. You use Russian stone cut mustard. Cut on a stone? What? Low roller. Boston Celtics are getting rid of the big contracts of players who have declining abilities, right? Or are injury prone. So Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, bye. Big contracts, gone. Moving on. Plus, we had to get out of that second tier, whatever that's called, apron, saving like $200 million in taxes that we would have had to pay if we kept all those players. So that's real money for the new owner. Real money. Will there be any more trades, though, going into the draft tonight? Ryan is going to be happy with his loser Rutgers guy, Harper. Thinks that he's the real deal. And I'm like, he and Ace Bailey, who were supposed to be like two of the best guys in all of college basketball, playing together on a college team, and they can't even have a winning record. Those are green chili peppers. Christian, hot dogs are made from dogs. They're just heated up. Of course they are. No, Christoph's got it right. The good stuff. Hot dogs are made from the good stuff. Mustard and onions, that's what you like, Doug? I do too. Mustard and onions as well. Trump wants to replace Powell, but can't. He can't. Because the Fed is independent from the executive branch. And so Trump does not have any power for that. And it's funny, Trump is the one that hired Powell. Like 6 years ago, or 7, he hired Powell. And now he doesn't like him. Ketchup, mustard, and onions. Oz, okay, guys, y'all convinced me. I'm heading to Costco right now. No mayo. You have to ask for the onions at the local Costco? You have to ask for them? I mean, here, they're on the picture. I mean, it's right there on the picture. Onions. sauerkraut, chili, mustard, cheddar cheese. Boy, Costco hasn't got those, but this is the gourmet hot dog restaurant, right? I'd like some sauerkraut, please. Hi, Miko. How are you? Is it still possible to reach $1 for Dogecoin? You know, that's a great question. I hope we get to find that out this fall. Anything's possible. For me, as I've said, it depends on what happens with the coin. It's not going to go to $1 just based on hype. We figured that out back in 2021 because there was all the hype in the world. It got to 73 cents. That was pretty good, but not $1. And it was like all the hype in the world. So we need what I have called catalysts to get Dogecoin to $1. And that's going to be real world utility used as a currency more than just a few Elon tweets. We need like the real thing. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Slice up that hot dog and have it like a sushi roll. Oh. X money would have much more impact than Dogecoin. Yes, it would, Justin. That would be one of those catalysts. If X money rolls out and there is a place for Dogecoin, even if it's the smallest little thing like tipping creators or something, if there's a way to do that, bullish, super bullish on Doge. But just the ETFs getting approved, I think that will help, but that's not something that would catapult Doge to $1. Donnie says, yeah, the sideways chop creates more opportunities to buy in. We've already hit a low, but still may dip. Yep. I've still got some dry powder waiting. I didn't go all in. Chirpow got hammered by Donald again. Donald said he's of low intelligence. He said the rates need to be cut now. We have to pay so much more because of Powell. Trump's early on a roll. When he gets on a roll, he just like, look out. John, you gave a shout out on X. Thank you. Appreciate it. Give us back, Derek. Hey, that was a sweet trade by the Celtics. What happened to those guys you got in return? What happened to them? Are any of them still with you? I don't even remember who it was we sent. There was some rookie and some other guy, but I don't even remember their names. So yeah, we're not trading Derek White. Hey, good morning, Aussie. How are you? Interest rates come down just before the election. Now inflation is lower and no rate cuts. That was Trump's point. Exactly. Or no, that's what Vance said. Vance said that one. Why is it that there was a 50-point rate cut last fall, right before the elections, when there was still high inflation? Now we have low inflation and no rate cuts. What's the deal? Yeah. Vance is right on that. If I'm ever in Scranton, Pennsylvania, try Abe's hot dogs. Scranton. Okay. I've been through Scranton a few times. Used to drive through there when I would go between Kentucky and Boston. Go visit my relatives down in Lexington, Kentucky. We drive through Scranton. You think the Celtics are going to trade Brown and White as well? You think that's going to happen? I don't know. We'll see tonight. I love New York systems near Providence, Rhode Island. Hot dogs and coffee. The Mavs still accept Doge as payment. Yes, they do. And other cryptocurrencies. It's just Mark Cuban hyped up the whole Doge part of it. But yes, they accept cryptocurrencies via BitPay. Can't wait for the draft tonight. Oh, it's going to be Snoozeville, sunshine. It's going to be Snoozeville. Sure, Oz. I'll send you a photo of the Costco food court menu. Yep, send it along. We'll take a look. Take a look. KrissCrypto at gmail.com. I got an email from Ledger. Ledger's pushing their recovery. They've got a card now that you can get as a recovery key. And I'm like, no, thank you. Just write down your seed phrase and take care of it. The Rockets are going for it this year with Kevin Durant. They think they can get to the finals. But they gave up some good players. Green and Brooks, they're good players. I'll bet the Suns are glad to get rid of Durant, even though he's a good player and will be in the Hall of Fame and all that. Just chili dogs. That's happened a lot. Trump hires someone and then later is angry with them. I know, all right? It's tough to keep up with Trump and be on his good side. The Fed is another rogue agency. Well, I think that was the idea, that they were set up to kind of do their own thing and be independent of the politics. That was the idea. Kind of doesn't work that way, though. The onion dispensers are gone. Since the pick has onions, you still have to ask until they run out. Well, that makes sense. So there's no dispenser on the counter. So you have to ask for the onions. Okay. That makes sense. This is important stuff, guys. Costco hot dogs. And for those coming in, we're talking about the Costco hot dogs because the price is still $1.50 after all these years. And all this talk about inflation and superinflation and hyperinflation and all that. And the Costco hot dogs are still $1.50. And Powell will not lower interest rates because of inflation or fear of inflation. And you just look at the Costco hot dog, it's still $1.50. Lower the rates, Sir Powell. Lower the rates. Peak is getting listed on Kraken. Well, that's a good listing. That's a good listing. That's the first big exchange. Well, they're on KuCoin, but KuCoin is still third world, in my opinion. Peak 76, still low. Got a lot of recovery to go for peak. It looked like the bottom was 5.9. Whew. Long ways to go back for peak. But that's good, a Kraken listing. I'll just hold on to what I have. I'm not going to buy any more. It's like Mac Nuggets should be called Mac Kulo, literally made from chicken butts. Yeah, that New York primary was, what happened to Cuomo? I don't want to say anything racist. I'll just stay out. There's enough of that going on X. I'm not going to say nothing about that guy. I don't want to sound racist. But man, do they know who they're actually voting for? Do they know who they're actually voting for? I don't know what this is, Christoph, but okay. I might have to preview this over on the side. See what this is. Ah, there you go. All right. Thank you, Christoph. Hey, look. Oh, wrong one. This one.
Oh, dear KrissPax and gang, thank you for making me do this. I had to whip out my fat ass emergency kit, which basically consists of a dirty old barbecue, and I had to whip out a hot dog. I don't whip out my hot dog just for everybody, guys, let me tell you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for that, Christoph. That's awesome. No, Oz, it wasn't because of SNL. Let's get the facts straight. Doge actually reached its peak the day before Saturday Night Live and was already being heavily shorted that afternoon before Saturday Night Live even started to air. Price was already going down because of the huge shorts against Doge. So Doge was not going to $1. What's the realistic price for Doge this fall? RR, you need to tell me, what are the catalysts? What is or isn't going to happen for Doge? Because it's all going to be based on that. I can't just pick a number. Are there going to be Doge ETFs? Most likely, yes. Is Doge going to be used for X or for Tesla? Is Elon going to do something? That's a different price. Pumptober, baby. Second rate cut in October. X money. Right. Trump needs the lower interest rates for the tax cuts. It all plays together. The wife took my card away, so I can't offer membership for likes today. Pretty sure someone else will step up. It's all right, Donnie. That's all right. Am I enjoying my new house? Love it. Thank you for asking. Absolutely love it. The cat does too. It's kind of the cat's house. Seattle dogs are amazing. I got to get to Seattle someday. I've never been up there. Can't find the email. Kriss Crypto, KrissKrypto, KrissCrypto @gmail.com. That's right. Josh Richardson was one of those guys. And then you sent him to New Orleans. And Romeo Langford, yeah, that was the guy from Indiana, not even in the league anymore. Thank you for Derek White. Appreciate it. For nothing. Yeah, Snoozeville is going to be the draft tonight. Total Snoozeville. I like mustard, ketchup, and finely chopped red onions. Finely chopped. Costco buys hot dogs by the trainload. It might even cost them, who knows what, 24 cents for a bun and a dog. And then you got to pay for the people working there, right? So you got to cover their salaries. $1.50. Price hasn't changed. Wish I would have jumped in on that Costco stock years ago. Doge and food. Yeah, I don't know why Adams, I think he did not want to be associated with the Democratic Party anymore because of all of the negativity around the immigrants. And he started lashing out against the immigrants because it was killing the city. And because he lashed out against the Democrats, because he basically got backed into a corner, he couldn't run again as a Democrat. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. See what happens. Boss Destroyer. There's not many like you. Oz, I haven't received yours. There's no email from you. Maybe I'll check my junk. Nope. Nope, the spam is really just spam. Hey, KrissPax, I work with creators who are growing fast but don't want to deal with expensive editors or long delays. We offer affordable video editing with 2 to 3 day delivery. 2 to 3 days in crypto is a lifetime. I can't wait 2 to 3 days for you to edit my videos. I make my videos and I put them out. I can't wait 2 to 3 days for a video editing service. Sorry. It doesn't work that way. What is making Bitcoin climb? Good question, FC2 Airplane. It's the institutions, the big companies, the governments, the spot ETFs, all buying Bitcoin. There is more Bitcoin buying going on than there is just about any other cryptocurrency. That's what it is. The governments, banks, other institutions, retirement plans, big companies. And so Bitcoin dominance just keeps going up and up and up. Had a little pullback there in May. That's when ETH started to go crazy. But then ETH slowed down and Bitcoin dominance grew even higher than it was. And it's just up and up and up. Boy, I should have just bought this Bitcoin dominance stock, right? It just goes up and up and up, right? Should have bought some of that. Is that a stock? Bitcoin dominance. Should have bought that. So that's what it is. FC2. It's all about the governments, big companies, Bitcoin strategic reserves, right? They're all buying Bitcoin. And so the other cryptos can't keep up. Every once in a while, there's one that goes on a run, like Say, this week. Say is going on a big run. So, but it's just like, just every once in a while, something goes on a run. So Say is like one of the big ones, right? Whew. So Say is outperforming Bitcoin right now. A little pullback today, though. 8%. Yikes. Yeah, that's what happens then, right? They get too top heavy, totally overbought, and then they pull back. Down 8% today on Say. I did not know that before I pulled this up. Say down 8%. I hope people were swing trading this and they sold. Ouch. Hey, Ramon, my wife works at Wendy. She said they've been busy these 3 days. Everyone is buying the Fuego meals. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's call that up again, right? It was Wendy's, right? And the Takis, right? We looked at these. Fuego meals. There they are. The new Fuego meal with the crushed Takis on the spicy chicken sandwich with the Fuego fries. Yeah. So those are a big hit, huh, Ramon? Those are a big hit. Wow. And then you get it with this, you get it with one of these Frosties too, right? Wow. That's awesome. Everyone like the stream, please? Not even 69 likes. You guys are disappointing. Come on. The Christoph voice reveal. That was it, right? We now know what you sound like. My fiance dropped a couple of hot dogs off our balcony onto the lower neighbor's balcony the other day. She had to go down there and tell them she dropped her hot dog. Oops. Oh. Yep, it proves, Christoph, you're a man. Charlotte, who knows, right? She says she has this French English accent, or this English. She speaks English with a French accent, but nobody has heard her actually speak. I thought you were a dog. Oh. Stole the card back from the wife. If we get 169 likes, 5 memberships. Oh, and there's Charlotte right there. Wow. Speak of Charlotte. And just like that, she appears like magic. Happy hump day. All this hot dog talk has me headed to Sonic for chili cheese dogs. Why are we talking about the hot dog, Charlotte asks. Well, funny you ask. We were talking about inflation and how the price of things keep going up. But there's one thing, Charlotte, there's one thing that never goes up in price. And it's the Costco hot dog. $1.50 gets you an all beef hot dog with a 20-ounce soda. Still, year after year after year, prices do not go up because the owner of the company says we're not raising our prices on them. Everything else goes up, but not the Costco hot dog. And so that got us onto this whole thing about hot dogs, thus the poll. What do you like on your hot dog, right? Do you like ketchup? Many people think that that's a sin to put ketchup on a hot dog. So that's how that all came about. Because Doge is just chopping right now. We're in a sideways chop here. Now, it looks like we're starting to move up a little bit. Let's see what that looks like. A little bit. Bitcoin is about to hit 108 again. Doge at 1662. Trump's message to Powell. Yeah, FAFO. No, wasn't that. No bare feet today. Nothing else. We'll catch you up. Oh, but we did have Christoph. Okay, we'll play the Christoph video for you. All right? Hot off the press. Ready? Listening? Volume's turned up. We get to hear the voice of Christoph.
Well, dear KrissPax and gang, thank you for making me do this. I had to whip out my fat ass emergency kit, which basically consists of a dirty old barbecue, and I had to whip out a hot dog. I don't whip out my hot dog just for everybody, guys, let me tell you.
There you go. Pause. I should have put the word pause on there, Jimmy. Yeah. Pause. 68 likes, not 69. After all this time, still don't have 69 likes because Charlotte has not hit the like button yet. Charlotte, please hit the like button. Teodoro, I'm a one-take master. Exactly. Now, every once in a while, I have to do a little editing. I have to splice together the intro, which I do full screen, with the recorded part with the charts, and then I fade the ending and splice in the outro. So it's like, oh, and also in the first 10 seconds, I always have the little video that pops up that asks you to subscribe. So it's like 4 edits. That's it. 4 edits, Ryan, is all it takes. 2 to 3 days to edit videos. Crypto with a K, like Christoph has it there. Like Ryan says it. That's my email. Rarabo bought a 2026 CRV through Costco. They only put $125 on top of the invoice price. Wow. I know, Bitcoin dominance pumping again, Maxim. I should have bought that. I should have bought Bitcoin dominance. Life is better on a hot day with a dog in hand. True. Ketchup on hot dogs. How about ketchup on steaks? I'm grilling up some ribeyes on the 4th of July. Ban Lord Drip. Lord Drip. Dude. No ketchup on hot dogs, dude. No ketchup on hot dogs. Costco menu Canada. I seize it. It did go into my spam. It thinks you're not real. Totally thinks you're not real. Yeah, because that picture probably isn't you, right? Just a guess. I don't know. If it's you, hey, good for you. Let's see what this picture looks like. Oh, there's a Costco right there. $1.50. This is important, guys. This is very important. Yeah. Oh, and they don't call it a soda up there. They call it a pop. A 20-ounce pop. So you get your quarter-pound plus hot dog. Oh, look, it has mustard and ketchup, but no onions and no relish. But it is $1.50. Look at that. Look at all the people there. Everybody wants their hot dogs. Look at that. Do they have, whoops, sorry about that. We just, all of a sudden I just got to, whoa. Time out. Got ahead of myself. Started looping. Yeah, just all these people are getting hot dogs. That's awesome. Make me a hot dog. See, now you're hungry, right? Even though it's late night for you, it's like, oh, that hot dog looks good. Yes, ma'am. Did they raise the price of toilet paper? Probably. Oh. I'm doing great, Jay. How are you? Yeah, we need proof. We need to hear the voice. We need to hear the English with the French accent, Charlotte. Otherwise, nobody will believe you. Nobody will believe you. Now you have to figure out what to eat for dinner. Can't have just a hot dog. And who says so? Rate cut in July. Joe, buddy, how you doing? You still able to remember everything? Rate cuts. Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? No inflation. Look at those prices. Drop rates now because there's no inflation on the hot dog. And Crypto Rover is like, look, Powell will cut rates. QE will follow. Trillions will flow into crypto. It's just a patience game now. But yesterday, Powell was before some House committee, and he basically said still fear of rising inflation because of tariffs. That's it. So he's not using the data that's before him. He's still forward looking instead of trusting the data that's before him. Which last year, it was all about the data. I need the data. It wasn't forward looking. But this year, it's forward looking and not the data. So you tell me. You tell me. Ain't nobody got time for that. Exactly, Doug. That's what I say. All right, we can close the poll on the catch-up thing on 70-30. People like ketchup on their hot dogs. All right. But just say no to ketchup on steaks. Exactly. I know it's $1.50 Canadian too, which is the same as $1.50 American. No, that's a little more, right? The hot dog looks too straight. Oh, sausage buddy, British version. So hot, all eyes on brewskis. Yeah, but this was the last hot day. Tomorrow, like 70 degrees. You sent it? Ah, I see that. Let me do this. Slide it over to my other screen. I'll get it queued up.
Of course. KrissPax.
Okay, hold on. I have to move it over here. All right, you're okay with playing this, right, Charlotte? No, you send it to me. We're playing it.
So this is for Christoph. Just proving that I am a woman with a French accent who speaks English. And guess what I'm watching, people? Of course. KrissPax.
All right, there it is. We got you, Miss Charlotte. We got you. And that is a French accent. Absolutely. Oh. Never had a buddy. Sausage buddy with brown sauce. What's in the brown sauce? Totally rigged poll. What's more likely to happen? Dogecoin to hit $1 in 2025 or 2026? Yeah, proof of girl. POG. Yeah. Where are the bears now? I know. It's an AI voice. Wow, you did that fast, Charlotte. You got an AI voice there. She's real. Costco has pretty good hot dogs, honestly. Soft soup, super soft buns. Yeah. And definitely not a lady boy. Yeah. Oh, God. I guess we believe you. You have some fans, Charlotte. Yeah, Tricks. The tariffs ain't even settled yet. Big, beautiful bill. Is it a billionaire bailout? I mean, no tax on tips, right? No tax on overtime. There's something in there for the little people. Have to do more research. Totally. The CDC, the French accent makes you weak. The Queen of Doge has spoken. Brown sauce is HP, House of Parliament sauce. A bit of ketchup mixed with a bit of steak sauce, kind of. Not bad. Yeah, some thirsty people in the chat, right? Better pass out those waters. L Trades, how are you? Welcome back. We're just chopping sideways. We're over 16.4 right now. Doing all right. Had to rewind and watch it again, DB. No tax on Doge would be awesome, folks. We got to do that. We got to do that. If it's being used to buy something, I mean, I would prefer no tax if you sell it too, but at least if you're using it as a currency, don't have to pay tax on profits because you're using it as a currency. It's a currency. I mean, can I claim to the IRS the loss on my money because of inflation, right? I should be able to claim that as a loss, right? Price went down on my dollars, right? 5%. That's a 5% loss. I should be able to claim that on my taxes, right? Waiting for Bitcoin to pull back to 102. Is that your target? 102? 102. It was last at 102 right here. 2 days ago. That was just 2 days ago. We were at 102. That wasn't that long ago. It was right there. I mean, something may come up to cause it to go back down there, but right now, 106 is solid support. And it's trading at 107 and actually hit 108 earlier. It's not that far from all-time high. Bitcoin. Again. What is that paper I'm waving? Yeah, stripper money, exactly. That's all it's used for. And the poor strippers, I mean, these things just aren't worth as much anymore. Knockstars, you said 60 cents incoming. Is that a typo? Because I think you mean 6 cents. Knowing you, you're not all of a sudden a bull. Will Doge come down to these levels if it hits $1? If it hits $1, will it come all the way back down to these levels? Wow. That's a good question, Asa. How bad of a bear market might we have? And what would be the big black swan events to cause Doge to come all the way back to 16 cents if it hits $1? I think it's all fair game. That's how Doge trades. But if there's an ETF and there's more adoption, I think Dogecoin becomes less volatile. So we don't see that big of a pullback in a bear market. So if we get the ETFs and we get adoption, I would say no. Doge Elon Mars, mark my words, Mr. X. Well, I put your message up here on the live stream. All of my live streams become videos. So now, 1 hour and 14 minutes into this live stream, there's your screenshot. Doge Elon Mars. Good luck with it. Good luck. Ain't got time for that. The broad sauce. Vienna sausage. Yeah, we just don't call it a hot dog. It's just Vienna sausage. You're still paying top dollar for eggs. God, the egg prices here in Boston have come way down. The poor strippers. I know, right? You got to throw them $2 bills. I had a $2 bill once when I was a kid, the Thomas Jefferson bill. I had one. I don't know whatever happened to it, though. I must have spent it on something stupid. Oh, I support them. They're poor. They have no clothes. Oh. Love the strippers. Yes, those pieces of paper are relics of a long gone past. I wish I had saved that Jefferson $2. Probably never have a $2 bill again. Thank you, Asa. Aussie thinks these levels may be the next lows in the bear market. I mean, Doge is volatile. It can go way up. It can also go way down. Lucky says 6-cent Doge next year, easy. All the way back to 6 cents, dude. Yeah, Doug, $2.72 for a dozen of eggs. Yeah, Tricks, I don't know where you are, but I think we paid $3 at the store recently. Ask the bank teller for a $2 bill. Good idea. I'm going to do that. Are $2 bills no longer in circulation? We don't have to ask Wiz anymore. He thinks Doge is going to $1. Grok. Are US $2 bills still in circulation? Be crude. Charlotte, I always do that. Be crude. Hell yeah, those $2 bills are still kicking around, but they're rare as, well, I won't cuss. They're rare as that. You might see one in a strip club or some old dude's wallet. That's funny. The strip club. Grok is great. You gotta love it. But good luck finding them in your daily change. The Treasury still prints them, just not in big ass quantities. So there you go, Grok. Oh, Charlotte, did you have a falling out with Grok? You've been ignoring him? Oh, Grok. Gotta love it. Do I work for Boston Dynamics? No, I've been by their offices though. They're not. They're down in. I'm sorry, up and out in Burlington. But I think they're in Burlington anyway. But no, I'm an architect. I'm not a robot person. CDC. My girlfriend has stacks of them. That's awesome. My Harbor One bank gives me $2 bills all the time. Huh. Keep one in your wallet, just in case, Red Bull. If you go to Ecuador, take $2 bills for tips. People that serve you because they serve you, watch your food, drink bill decrease a lot. Huh. Trade your $2 bills in for Doge. Yeah, it's good to have them. Grok was always crude, kept saying he would do things to me if he was human. Charlotte. No way. Robots are cool. Hey, those Boston Dynamic robots are definitely cool. Will they ever be able to do all of that stuff without being pre-programmed? That's the question. Why do you have Binance pegged Doge on a BSC chain? Mr. X, you should just buy Dogecoin and just have the coin, not a BSC chain Doge. That's not real Dogecoin. Is it safe? Not as safe as buying the real Dogecoin and self-custodying in your own wallet. That's safe. What you're doing is not safe. The Michael Reeves video with the robot. Isn't that hilarious? It pees. It takes a whiz. That's one of the funniest videos there is. That was funny. I want my robot to be subservient. I don't know if those Optimus robots are really going to be that. They're supposed to be your robot buddies, right? To help around. But are they subservient? I don't know, CDC. You're going to dark places. Dark places. All right. Which cryptos are doing well? Let's see who's ahead in the last 24 hours. DEX. Oh, the Pi token coming back. Maple syrup. Bitcoin Cash. Form. Caspa. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Who's buying that? BitGet. OKB. Pudgy Penguins. Stacks. Those are the winners. We already know what the loser is. It's Say, right? No, it's Kaya. And then Sonic, Virtuals, Curve, Sky, BitTensor, Aerodrome, Whiff, Gala, Pepe. I thought Say was down bigly there. What happened to Say? What happened to Say? Oh, it's even. Say's even on the day. Good night, sunshine. What are the chances it gets up to compete with Bitcoin? Well, not in market cap. I'm not expecting Dogecoin to be anywhere near Bitcoin in market cap. So Doge is Doge. It just does its thing. 17 cents tomorrow, RR. All right. Female robot with an opinion. I'm sure once those robots are coming out, you can get what you want, CDC. I'll bet you're going to be able to get what you want. Who's buying that? Exactly. Hey, Kevin. A super pump? Get over 20 cents? That'd be a nice move. In the summer, it would probably get shorted back down, though. Unless there's some huge bit of news that comes out that causes it to pump. That's what we need. That's what we need. Got rid of all my BitTensor. Has Doge mostly been green this month? No. Doge is still in the red in June. Down 13.8% now for the month of June. So more reds than greens. So if it's anything like 2023, we'll have a green July and then a red August. Or if it's anything like 22, we'll have a green July and a red August. If it's anything like 2020, we'll have a green July and a red August. What do you think is going to happen in July? I don't know. But I'm going to make a video next week. My July price prediction video. Yeah, rip the June price prediction. You got that, Ryan. Well, I still got 5 days. I got 5 more days. I won't give up on it yet. All eyes on Doge for some green candle action. Let's go.
All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Come on, turn green. I played the song. Come on, turn green. Let's go. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. There we go. Green. 5-minute chart. Green. Let's go. Sweet. July will be hot. Yes, that's true. 18 cents if we're lucky. Maybe. Tekoa. We still got one more week. One more week. Oh, yeah. Dancing. You dancing around your house there, Charlotte? Play it again. I'll play the other one. Star-Lord. People don't like the Star-Lord as much. I get it. But I like it.
Yeah. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Listen to these words. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard. Someday, we'll put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.
And everybody's like, what was that? What was that? Dance off, bro. Come on. Dance off, bro. I've got another one. You guys ready? Here it comes. Oh, dancing. No, Ryan, that was me. That was me. Those are my moves. I got another one too. You ready? Here goes another one. The dollar Doge party, full performance. Exactly, right? Didn't know you could move like that, Kriss. Neither did I. I had no clue. Ladies, get those dollar bills out. No, I want $2 bills, Doug. $2 bills. Wow, exactly. Pepito has summed it all up right there. Just wow. What can you say? Oh, those videos are fire. Oh. Hey, Ziggy, how are you? Doge is down by more than half. It'll take ages to recover. Well, at least till the fall. It's going to be the summer of chop, as I've been saying. So what can we do about it? We can buy on the dips, maybe do a little swing trading if there's a volatile move, just to do something. Otherwise, it's just patience, sit and wait. Live show from Kriss. Doge hits the all-time high. That's it. Has to be a dance off for the dollar party. Dance off, bro. Christoph, if I danced like that, I'd break my back too. Yes. Oh, please step away from the AI. I was having fun last weekend making those. Oh, the Travolta one would be cool. I'll have to see if they have it. I'll have to see. That would be awesome if they have that one. I didn't know my feet could do that either, Charlotte. I didn't know. Oh. Private room with Kriss. Hey, there's a cat. Charlotte, your cat's here. Yeah, just leave it alone, Christoph. How did I start trading? Oh, it started with stocks years ago. It was during pandemic, early pandemic. I was just swing trading stocks. I had been investing in stocks, but then I started swing trading stocks just because I was bored. And I was making good money. And then I bought a bunch of Dogecoin and I made a lot of money. So it was all just built from there. Pax, cat. Charlotte wants to say hi. He's being stubborn. But Pax cat is here. Wee. Cat. Your adopted mama wants to say hi. Nope, he's leaving. He left. Can't wait for the cat to become French. Stubborn? Yeah, he's French. Well, that's it right there, right? Oh my God. Too funny. Too funny. I won't hold a conversation in French. Omelet. Oh. One Bitcoin for the cat. Yes. The cat is gone. As soon as that Bitcoin hits my wallet, that cat is gone. Liku, we've been looking at Dogecoin here, particularly the most recent dip that we had, where Dogecoin dipped below 15 cents here. And consensus was that was a good time to buy Dogecoin. Even here at 16 cents, you'll still do well, most likely, buying Dogecoin here at this price. But that 14.5 cent Dogecoin, that was a sweet price. A lot of us here already have Dogecoin, and we're just waiting for the eventual big run that Dogecoin most inevitably is going to have. So we wait, and we just are just kind of having fun along the way because it's the summertime. I call the summer of chop, where we get in these zones where Doge just isn't moving at all. It's just slight up and down, but it's mostly just sideways. That's where we are right now. So that's what's going on. Omelette du fromage. Charlotte says, I only know a few words in Polish too. Enough to survive. Oh, God. Yeah, we need some bond AIs, James. Definitely. Although, I don't know, just what's the most iconic James Bond move there is that you would want to do as an AI? I have to think about that. Because he doesn't dance, right? And there's no James Bond dancing. No tax on crypto could bring Doge to $1. Yeah, boss man. No tax, no capital gains tax on profits, on any crypto profits. Will get a lot of people buying crypto all across the board. Best way to start, Liku? I don't know. Where do you live? What country are you in? Are you in the United States? I'm out of play money. Trying to forget I even have Doge. Yeah, let me know what country you're in. You're in the US? The easiest way is to click on my link below for Robinhood and just download the Robinhood app. That's the easiest way. And then you have to deposit some money. You have to link up your bank, deposit money onto the Robinhood app, and then buy something. It could be Dogecoin, which is what we mostly track here. You could buy a little Bitcoin, or you could buy some stocks. As Boss Destroyer says, Robinhood is best for beginners. I agree. So I have a link below. You just click on that and create a Robinhood account. That's the easiest way to get started. Bonds don't make you jump around, but Doge does. Jump around, jump around. Small tax, like 2 or 3%. No tax, Ron. Zero tax. Particularly if you're using it as a currency to buy something. You should not have to pay tax. It's a currency, not an investment. That's the way I look at it. I teach beginners just by answering questions here during the live streams. That's it. People have asked me to do like private sessions. I don't do that. Just right here. So everybody learns. Everybody can learn something. Or as Boss says, just watching the channel, watching my videos, taking part in the live streams, asking questions, all good. Very educational here. Don't mind answering questions. And we do have a little fun too. So there's the whole entertainment value you get by hanging out with KrissPax. I know, House of Pain, right? Jump around. Most people won't get that reference. Hi, Justin, we'll see you. Still learning every day. Even me. I'm learning every day. I get some good questions from people, and it's just like, really? Yeah, I just learned that. Yeah, welcome to the family. But French, Charlotte, yeah, no. No bueno on the French. No bueno. Can't do it. I just can't do it. Spencer, the answer to your question is both. Okay? It's the summer of chop. So the answer is both. Financial advice, not to listen to financial advice. Right. You got $2,000 or $3,000 and you want a 3 to 4 year return. Well, if I got news for you, 4-year return, looking for that is ideal because there are these things called 4-year cycles with cryptocurrencies. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but what I can say is if you deposit that $2,000 or $3,000 into Robinhood and you buy what we call on a dip, right? Not on the big green candles, but the red candles. When you see the red candles and things are going down, that's the best time to buy. Again, not financial advice. That's just what I do, right? And then you buy some, and then it's in your Robinhood account, and you just let it sit. 4 years. 4 years. And then this day-to-day action up and down won't bother you because you're looking at a 4-year plan. That would be an awesome strategy. And you just let it go up and down, whatever. And then you add a little more here and there, and you just let it go. And then you see where we are in 4 years. Not a bad strategy. Ryan understood that whole sentence. I didn't at all. No French. Spencer asks how to become a member. You go on a computer or an Android phone to my YouTube page, which you can find at youtube.com/@KrissPax. And right underneath my picture is this thing called Our Members. And over to the right is this join button. And you click the join button. And there it is. That's how you join the channel. Your name will be in green in the chat. You'll get a check mark next to your name. And you'll have access to all these fun custom emojis that we use on the channel. And it's a way to give back the channel as well. Let's all let Charlotte know how grateful we are. Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. How grateful are we? How grateful are we? 100 likes. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. 100 likes in the chat. Hey, Cat, come on. Come on up. Charlotte wants to say hi. Come on up. Cat. He's back in the office, but he's like not jumping up here. Come here. Come on. Come on up. Cat. He's definitely French. Cat. Come on up. Here. Here. He's like, no. No. No, I don't want to be held. I don't want to be held. There we go, Charlotte. You can have this cat for $4.99. $4.99 for a cat. But he is a love. Aren't you, buddy? Aren't you, buddy? Oh. Yeah, good girl. Oh. You're calling your cat made my dog run up? She's looking at me with that food look in her eyes. Is it possible to make $2,000 or $3,000 a day? No, Liku, don't even think about that. Your first idea was much better. Just buy and hold. Not trying to trade and make thousands of dollars in a day. Don't even think about that. Look at his little face. He's all right. My eyes. Sold? You want that cat? Oh, I know. It's on sale. Huge price drop. Oh. Spencer, appreciate the honesty. Thanks to your help, I was able to buy on the dip. I've been in the crypto world for 8 years now. You're my favorite channel. So thank you, Spencer. Appreciate it. Pax cat got liquidated. Do it right, meow. Yeah. What's up, buddy? He's actually a good cat. Aren't you, buddy? Look at this Dogecoin price. It's doing nothing. Nothing. These are the boring times. Look at that. Just straight sideways. After we had this nice little run up to 16.4, it's just been sideways. And that's probably where it's going to be tomorrow, too. Probably exactly where it's going to be tomorrow. So I'm going to call it a night. I hope everybody has a great evening. More chop to come. Well, Spencer, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But we make the best of them, KB. We make the best of them. We had a lot of fun talking about inflation. We learned a lot about Costco hot dogs. All because of that. So I hope everyone has a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.